this is Amanda from Multisoft Corporation, your MLM solutions provider. Today I'm going over some of the shortcuts that are available to you through user management. So the first step, you want to be logged into an admin account and go to User and User Management. And when you hover over a name, there are certain things you can do as a distributor and different shortcuts for customer as well as user that you can see here when you're hovering. So I'm going to go over everything on the left side, and then I'm going to do a video at a later time to go over everything on the right side. So I'm going to start with a distributor. When you click on Edit Distributor, this will take you to the distributor's information page. Here has all of this particular distributor's information. You can update this. You can also update their password. It will not show you their password that they currently have, but it will let you update it, and it gives you a reminder of what you need, the amount of characters and such that you need. You'd want to put in the notes of why you updated it, and then when you save it, it'll save it who did the last password change and why. You can also update physical address, phone number, their website. If they want to change their replicated website name, that would be done right here. It's personal information, social security numbers. This is something that is sometimes used by commissions if you want to change their enrollment date. And to do that, you would click on Edit. Put in the new date you'd like them to have. Sometimes this is used because they want a certain distributor to maybe fit into commissions that they are about to pay out. So in that the case, if they wanted to fit into the July commission period, I could put them in the July commission period, then I could put in my notes. And I'd hit save. And this saves the history of why I did it, and then you want to hit save and continue, and this actually saves their new enrollment date. And the reason that this would be used is, like I said, to fit into a different commission period is one reason. If that's the case, if they placed an order, and we'll go over the order as well, that you would want to change the date on the order too, so that fits into the commission period that you're paying out on. So that's the main reason why someone in commissions would change the order of when someone enrolled. It will also keep a history of it, so if you click on the Join Date Edit History, it'll show who went in and changed all this. So this is a good example of why it's good to have each user to have their own sign-in, or it'll always just say the same person. It doesn't give you that much information except when you look at the notes about why they did it. It's good if everybody has their own sign-in. It'll show you the exact name of who went in and changed different dates, and then you can hide that there. It'll also show password changed. You can click on View Password Edit History here, and it'll say who changed it. It also has notes of why they did that. So that's everything that you can see on a particular distributor site. I'm going to do Save and Continue, so more of the information is available. So we'd use that shortcut just to come in here and update any information that someone would like updated. This is also available in their back office. They're able to go ahead and update and make changes in their back office as well. Sign in as this person. Basically, this lets you see what they see when they're signed in. So right now, as an admin, I have 3 rows of menus. And when you sign in, you'll see how different permissions affect people. So when I sign in as a distributor, you can see what a distributor sees when they're signed in. And I can see what a distributor sees when they're signed in. So these are distributor menus. This is where they update their information, where they place their orders. They can check their earnings, their customers, their team, information about their site name, any kind of training that you'd like to add. These are all distributor menus. These are what we call anonymous user menus that everybody can see these as well. So let's go ahead and sign out. One thing is, if you sign in as somebody who is not an admin, you do lose your admin role, so you have to sign back in as yourself. Alright, delete. If you'd like to delete a customer or distributor, you would just click on delete, and this deletes them. They will stay in the list in case they want to come back into the company. You can easily restore them. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this particular user out. When you delete someone out, they're completely deleted out of the system, meaning they can't order, enroll, earn commissions, sponsor anybody as well. I'm going to go ahead and delete that distributor and click OK. So let's hover over his name, and you see that He's deleted out. One thing that you'll notice if someone's deleted is they don't have a lock here anymore. It means that they are locked out. If I hover over a different distributor, it'll say not locked. This particular distributor is locked. If this distributor wants to come back, you want to bring them back to the company, they won't lose their place in the tree. You can just restore them. It has to be 15 characters, and click OK. And you can see they're restored. Then you just want to go ahead and refresh the page or go back to user management. And let's hover, and you can see he's back into the system and he's part of the team again. So that's how you delete. Notes and comments. Notes and comments are if you want to leave a note about a particular user, they will never see it. It's only seen by admin. It could be anything. Let's go ahead and click on notes and comments here. You can see that there was a note left, please only call during nighttime hours. So this would only be seen by admin when they're clicking on this particular distributor's notes. It could be anything that the company wants to be put in there, but you don't have to worry about the distributor seeing it. It's just for admin. You would just click on add note here. And then put the date, whatever note you'd like to put, and then put save and close. Go back to user and user management. The next item is communications. Communications works off of what your notifications work off of. So a lot of people might have SendGrid or whatever they use to set up their notifications. Notifications are what a distributor or customer receives after they place an order, after they enroll in the company. It's an email. Once you have that set up, you can send just one email to that particular user without having to log into your email account, find their email, and send them an email. To do that, you would just click on communications. And you can send them an email right from here in your user management, and it goes right to their email. You don't have to know their email address or anything. So this is just for you to send one email to one user, and it works off the same thing. The only thing you have to remember is you have to have your notifications set up in your system for this to work. Trouble tickets. So trouble tickets is not enabled on the system. If you'd like to, we can enable it. We're working on different ways to get it a little bit more user friendly, but we do have it available. I'm going to show you how it works. The trouble ticket system, it has an icon right here. You can see it. It would usually be in the distributor menus, which are right here if you want it enabled. And to work with it, the distributor would sign in. He would click on the trouble ticket menu, and this is what he would see. We'll go to it. He would see this, so then he could go ahead and add a trouble ticket. The trouble ticket goes to you, or any in your admin can see the trouble ticket. So you just click on add trouble tickets, and he would just put the subject in here and the body. Let's put a subject in here, and a body. The date is in here, the priority that it is. You can add different information, files if you'd like, and there's only some options that it allows this person to click on. He can either cancel it or save and close. When he hits save and close, the trouble ticket is saved in a module for you to view. Only you view it. It doesn't go to Multisoft at all. So this is just for an internal trouble ticket system for your distributors to use. For you to view it, you would go in user management. And anybody with admin can go ahead and view it, but when you click over or you hover over someone with admin roles and you go to the trouble tickets, it'll take you to that same module. And you can see it's set to back office, that someone put in a trouble ticket for the back office. In the drop down you can see all the trouble tickets that are in here. So there's one for the back office, there's one for commissions, and if you look at the status and it says close, it means it's been resolved. You've resolved it. Let's look at the one that was just put in for the back office. And if I want to look at this, I would just click on the subject. And this was what a distributor put in, so the subject is test, discussion is test. If I know the answer to this question, I can click on close, put in my answer, and the distributor will see that when he goes to his trouble tickets in his back office. If I don't know the answer and I need to maybe research it a little bit, I can submit a ticket, It does not go to Multisoft, but I can put information about what I did when I submitted the ticket. When I submit the ticket, if I'm putting it to Multisoft, it would be under the regular help desk system that we use. You could put who picked it up and the discussion. And this is for your records. And then you go ahead and hit save and close. So it's being researched. It's kind of open right now. Nothing's been done with it. Once you get an answer from Multisoft under the help desk system, you could go back in here and you could close it. When you close it, this is when the distributor sees it in their back office. And they would see whatever information you put in here, save and close. That's what the distributor sees. So the best way to remember it is they'll only see the answer if you close the ticket. If you keep it open, it just stays open while you're researching it. So that is available if you wanted to use it, and we also have different ways you can use it as well if you don't want to use the whole drop down and stuff. There's different ways that we can use it. We can go over with that. Credit debit card accounts. Clicking on this, it'll just show you the current cards that the user has in their system available. Any default cards, if sometimes they'll have 3 or 4 different cards. Sometimes they may not know how to go in and change their expiration date or add cards, but they can do in their back office. They would just do it under here under debit and credit cards, but you can do it for them, and you can add cards as well there. And then the not locked we went over. Right now it shows that they're not locked. So that gives you an idea of what the left side here do for these certain shortcuts when you're in user management. And then the next video will go over what happens with the right side for these shortcuts. Please share this webinar training with your company administrators and support team in order to enhance the services provided to your customers and distributors. We appreciate your feedback and input. Please let us know if this helped and how we can improve supporting you. If you have any questions about this or any other trainings, would like to schedule one-on-one training with one of our CSRs, or would like to speak with a Multisoft account executive, please call us at 1-239-945-6433 or submit a help desk ticket request at helpdesk.marketpowerpro.com.